up. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimp in there.
Welcome back, guys. We're in for the third episode of Hump for the Best Cheeseburger on the channel Wezgud. Joined here today with two lovely people. Got Wit Towels on TikTok.
Hello, I am Izzy.
We got the Neurodivergent Food Review. What's up, Auntie?
Oh, sorry. Giving old lady vibes, Gen X.
All right, well, we'll be reviewing Flamin' Onion, which is right behind me, and Real Burger in Highbury. So tune along and we'll see what we can find for you. Alright, let's have a look in the kitchen, see what they're making, man. We're here in Flamin' Onion and we've been blessed with a platter of sorts because we got two burgers. I'm guessing a loaded fry of sorts with creamer, I can see, onion rings and curly fries, so I'm genuinely excited.
This is far more than I was expecting. Shout out to Flaming Onion for hooking us up.
Alarm! This looks delicious.
Thank you, Sham, for the delightful meal that you've given us. Just let me dip it in and try it. Excuse me while I try this one.
Finally, as you can see, this food has been demolished, and my goodness, we obviously got the complimentary sides and everything, but the burger itself, I feel like was really good.
Those pickles were amazing. The pickles inside of the burger.
Okay, Auntie incoming. I did pull apart the burger myself because I'm very experienced in eating food. The bun could have done with a bit more toasting. Overall, it was a good burger. The meat had flavour, so that was good. What I was more disappointed in was the actual cheese. If you're going to call it a cheeseburger, you want a really flavourful cheese in there that bites like a cheddar. But if you want a real cheeseburger, in my personal opinion, you should have an aged cheddar as a base because it's called a cheeseburger. You want to taste the cheese. That's my opinion.
Hot take, but I respect it. I like the brioche bun. Yeah, that was pretty perfect. And I like the sauce. I think they were both homemade. Aioli and a tomato sauce in there. Pickle was good. Lots of tomato. Yeah, it's a good cheeseburger. Get on to the ratings. For the first category, we're going to be rating it on quality. For quality, I would probably give it an 8.5. Cheese was good. Could have been a little better.
So for the quality, I would have given that a 7.5. It was good.
For the quality, me personally, I would say like an 8. I typically don't really like cheeseburgers. Well, I do. And I ate that whole patty without having to give it to my mum to finish it. So I would say it's a solid 8.
You actually finished half. Alright, give it an average of 8. Yeah, 8. 8's a good score for that. But for the sauce, give it a 7.5, I'd say.
Overall, I think the sauces were good. I'd give it an 8.
And I too would give an 8.
It was delicious. I would give the sauce like I'm going to say 7.5 because I usually...
On to the next one, Mouthfeel, my favorite. I enjoyed the feel of that burger in my mouth. The burger, when you saw they were making it, they had like the outside was really crusty and like a crunchy kind of way. It wasn't fully smashed burger as well, so it was like a genuine thick patty, but I might give this one an 8 because it ate. Nay.
Yeah, I like the way it felt in my mouth.
You like the way it feels in our mouth?
I would give it an 8.5. I liked how it felt in my mouth. It wasn't too big. Again, it wasn't a slippery burger. Yeah, 8.5.
I gave it an 8. Yes, I did like how the burger fit in my mouth and felt. It was a bit slippery, so it may have been a slight tad too much sauce. It was a good fit, and it the meat was nice and strong and flavors. Yes, this is a family show. I'm not a dirty old lady.
Mouthfeel 8. It didn't fall out of my mouth. It was pretty well kept together. 8. It was. She's not allowed to have the mic for obvious reasons. Please.
Why is it missing the 2 points to make it a 10 on the mouthfeel?
What would have made it feel better in my mouth? I'm new. It's my first day. I've never been here before. It was just 8. I can't give you any more explanation. How many letters in Reponse? Not 8.
6. It's 6.
No, you have 7 letters.
Repons. We'll move on real quick. Long ass texture. So onto the final thing to grade on, which is the value. It was $14.50, correct? Just for the burger itself, which honestly for the quality, which I really enjoyed, is somewhat fair. But then again, I'll give it 7.9. Can I do that?
I would give it for value $14.50, cheaper than Burger Fuel. Was it as good as Burger Fuel? I would give it a 8.5 for value. It's filling. It had everything you needed from a cheeseburger. Decent price nowadays.
I think it's a good price in comparison to a lot of other places, and with the quality of the meat, some places charge $20 and the meat's really dry.
Would say that for value, that's probably like an 8. I'd pay for that. I'd pay $14.50. I'll say 8. Bosh.
Okay, that genuinely wraps us up at Flaming Onion. I had a great time here. I genuinely did, and I recommend anyone else to definitely come here. You did say they're opening up a place in Dallas as well, right? In America. So that's pretty big for only having 2 stores just here.
Land of opportunities.
Right now, he's in a small trailer near downtown McKinney, but wants to expand once word gets out.
To opening up a franchise in America. So all the best for their stores there. But comments from you, Orlando?
Thank you, Flaming Onion. Thank you, Ravi. Thank you, Sham, for this beautiful meal. There's a lovely place here. We're in Browns Bay at the moment. Thank you. Yeah, that was a great cheeseburger. I enjoyed that experience.
Thank you for inviting me along to, it's a really enjoyable ride.
See you at Real Burger and Hybrid.
Real Burger, right? Real Burger. All right, we out here at Real Burger. Let's have a look at the kitchen real quick, gang.
We got OG written on top. That's for you.
What does OG stand for?
Could you get a close-up of this? Looks kind of mad. We've got a lonely pickle on top. Don't know what that's about.
Tiny little burger. I didn't actually know what a smash burger was until you guys explained it.
What is a smash burger?
It's just a meat, big and thick and juicy, now flattened into a pancake and slides into your mouth, probably pretty easy. I have already actually taken it apart to check out the cheese, and I believe it looks like processed cheese that you take, you know, the processed cheese that you take the plastic off. I'm not a big fan of that. A cheeseburger needs primo cheese. So here goes.
Thoughts?
A bit salty with the meat. Overall, it kind of has a bit of a tang to it. Nice consistency of the sauce, the mustard on the top, and a little bit of whatever that is.
Pickle?
In my day, we called them cucumber.
I think that's different.
Oh, cucumber that is yummy. It's a pickle. It's a gherkin, but it's actually quite tasty.
I like it better than I thought.
The mustard is a really good touch. It's nice.
I'm not usually a mustard guy, but I'm not a mustard fan. Just because I'm not a massive mustard fan, it's actually it works. It works.
It kind of cancels out the salty taste of the smashed meat patty. I believe they should not have smashed meat patty.
The smashed meat queen.
Because my generation like it nice and thick.
They're just trying to scam us on the meat round here. This is what they're trying to do.
Oh, I mean, seriously.
That's like McDonald's then.
That's thinner than McDonald's. How much did they charge?
$13.50.
It's only worth about $9.
Damn. What would you give it for value?
I'd give it a 5.
So $13.50 cheeseburger. That's $1 cheaper than a Flaming Onion. Why are you giving it a 5?
Because I just think for the ingredients they used and their level of salt in the meat, I mean, seriously, did they test it before they put this out? Anyway, it's tasty. Still don't agree with smashing meat patties, but there you go. I've eaten it.
I would give it a 7. In terms of the burgers we've rated, it's more on the cheaper side, but definitely there's less ingredients within it. Even for the smash patty compared to the Burger Time patty, which was a lot bigger, it was kind of a smaller patty as well, a 7. Also because the sauces I don't think were homemade as well.
Okay, so the quality is around about a 7. It was, yeah.
I would give it a 7.5. I didn't manage to ask the guy about where the ingredients were sourced from, but the meat felt good. It wasn't too fatty. It was quite salty, but I'd say salty rather than fatty. But yeah, not really any fresh ingredients, which I kind of like. Going on to mouthfeel. Again, I quite like my smash patties for mouthfeel. So I would give that an 8 for mouthfeel. It wasn't a super big burger. Nice and concise in my mouth. This is some pro-level film. What would you give it for mouthfeel?
I'll definitely give it an 8. Very easy to eat. Fits really well. And it's not sloppy. So that's really important in a burger. You don't want it falling apart in your mouth. So yeah, no, it was an 8.
Yeah, we like a tidy burger around here. And on to the final category, sauce. Again, we've got a traditional cheeseburger approach here. We've just got the tomato sauce and the mustard. So quite different to the tomato sauce and homemade aioli we had in the last couple places. And again, very similar to Burger with that lack of lettuce, tomato, mustard and tomato sauce. I would give it 7 for sauce. What about you, Siala?
I'd give it a 7 as well. Nice combination of tomato and mustard. Kind of gave it a nice tang, made it palatable.
Yeah, I agree. So overall, not the best burger I've had today, but it was a good a good cheeseburger.
It was a good cheeseburger.
And that's right in the heart, a new place, Real Burger in Highbury. So, yeah. I don't want to shout them out because they wouldn't give us a free burger. Any closing statements, Yella?
Go and try them. They're worth the try. Real Burger, Birkenhead. And subscribe to Wezgud. And if you want to hit me up, neurodivergent food reviews. But mainly Wezgud, because that's good.
Now, thank you for joining us today.
Oh,
that was
for
awesome.
having me. That was really awesome. Me and my sidekick.
Thank you. Hello. Sorry. Thank you.
She takes after her father.